into it. So first instrument I used was Fluid Motions. This is a installed already instrument on GarageBand. Something I did use on one of these motherfuckers, I know for sure. Oh, it's bass. All right. Is this app called Wider? It's free on the App Store. Once you download it, it'll automatically download to GarageBand too. And you just have to go into your plugins. And what Wider does, it spreads the bass out, making it sound more even and fuller in the beat. But besides that, this is the little melody part that I got first with the Fluid Motions. We got the tempo 161 C major is the key. And all I did for this fluid motion part, for that sound, I just went to here. I got the run or the radiator thing on. I don't really use it for this beat, but I just got it on just in case I might. But it's just a simple for this sound. Yep, it's just a C4, B, C4, B. So it go. Yeah, and that's what this sound is. Yeah, 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 yeah. So once you get that down and practice it a little bit, you'll lay it down. And originally it's not gonna look like this. Say if you got like the first like 4 bars. This is what I usually do. I'll start the app up, make sure I got my 4 bars set. If you don't know what the 4 bars is, you see this one at the top left, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right there, 4. Before you start your project, you go to bars and set it to 4. So that way, when you record your little part where it goes, oops, sorry. You're only gonna record that part until bar 4. So that way, when you loop it, it loops all even and distributes the loops evenly. There you go. But besides that, once you get that done, you'll have this. Yeah. And now, if you did record that and you're wondering why it sounds a little choppy, it's probably because, when your reaction time to the keys takes a minute to get to the phone and stuff. So to help that, you go to the settings. You go to track control. Make sure you select the right track. Go to you're gonna go to track settings. Quantization. I got mine at 1/8 note. And I usually put on yo. And then what I meant to say was once you're in the piano setting, if you go to track controls, track settings, I have my quantization at 1/8 note, and I will have my velocity sensitivity off. And if you don't know what that means, I kind of learned this shit myself. So if I'm wrong, excuse me. But what it does is when you have that on and you tap certain keys, a note will be louder than the other. Another note will be softer when you're playing, and that kind of just happens when you're playing a regular piano because you're putting different pressure on different keys and get the same sound, but either it's gonna be loud or soft, and that's basically the basics. But when you turn that off, it makes it so every button or every key has the same like pressurized touch, so it's gonna come out the same note, and it ain't gonna have no like, you ain't gonna have to go in and fix no volume adjustment levels or none of that. So with that combined with the 1/8 note, it will sound nice. So I can show you guys what it would sound like if I had it off. Let me just put none. I'm gonna put that bitch at high and see what this shit sound like. You see how it sound a little choppy? Like I'm just pressing random shit. But now we will turn that off. Put that back on. Like kind of flows into each other instead of just cuts off. And, yeah. All right. In the next part, we just duplicated the fluid motions. You'll just tap the icon, double tap it, press duplicate. and it'll pop up another one, but it ain't gonna paste the same thing. So once you duplicate that, go into the piano, and what I did for this one was basically I made like a bottom melody to go in with the top melody, so it'll sound like this together. Hold on. You know, something to add more to the beat. You know what I'm saying? So what I did for this, all I did was go back into the instrument. So I hit G and G sharp, F flat, or F sharp and G flat, whatever case. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Very simple. Just two keys. All about the timing on how you play them, and then when you get that down, now you got this. Now I did the same process for this too. I had it at 4. I recorded it all the way up until it hit the 4 bar mark, stopped it, looped it after I finished everything. And so then after that, y'all might be wondering, it sounded a little different like in the GarageBand compared to yours. So just like that wider app I explained, this is another free app that you guys can use. Shout out to Fly ENT. Fly ENT. He actually put me on to all this shit. And go check out his videos, bro. You gonna learn something like I did. So you go back into here, track settings. Oh, sorry. You go to plugins and EQs. Now you might see this magic dice right here. That's another app. It's free. You download it from the App Store. Once it's downloaded, it'll already be into your GarageBand. You just got to find it in plugins and EQ. And what this does is once you tap it, it'll throw up this little dice and say, I don't want to fuck it up right now, so I'm going to just do this. I'm going to save this preset as intro. Fuck it, intro. Save. Oh, cancel. Alright. So we got that saved now. So now what we can do is, so y'all can hear it regularly, I'm going to turn it off, right? That's what it sounds like regularly. Then when I turn it on, yeah. And then the cool thing about this app is you can't really adjust what you want to it, but it'll make randomized effects on what you got. So you hear that? Now if I tap the dice, tap it again, it'll just make it weird, you know what I'm saying? It'll make it sound crazy, sound cool. Let me get that, you know, let me get that shit back though. So yeah. Same thing as we did for the first one. Just go back, tap record, and it's gonna be and once you got that, stop recording at the 4 bar mark, loop it. And this is the same quantization I got for the first fluid motions. Everything is the same when I duplicate it, so you ain't gotta change nothing on that end. After y'all get those 2 melody parts out the way, we still gotta add some more jig to it, but melody wise, like a little melody bounce. So what I did was I went into the Bandura Dreams, went into here, and before it was all the way over here. It was still all the way back here, and we recorded up to the 4 bar mark and looped it. It just cut right here because the beat's already finished, and you know I'm trying to explain from where I left off. So after that, this melody right here, we just hit C5, B, C5, A, B, C5. So with the tempo on, it should sound like, the tempo helps a lot. So see, I fucked it up. I fucked up the count order anyway, but it might take a couple tries, but once you get it and record it and get it down, you'll have this. I didn't change nothing at the top for the mixing parts. This is the delay, the reverb. Yeah, just y'all can look at all that. Get what you need to get set up in there. Same for the other ones I showed previously. I didn't touch nothing for those either. So then, once you got all those together, you'll have this sound. It adds a little bit of bounce in there, you know. Now we need like claps and shit. Now we need like claps, and for claps, this is what I got. This is what it sounds like all together. Then I'm gonna play it separately. Yeah, little something light, little something simple, little something slight. All we did for that. GarageBand doesn't really have any good clap sounds. They got some. Don't get me wrong, but I got mine from Fly Eli. I got it from Fly Eli. Yes, a link in a video with all the sounds on there. Well, not all of them, but most of them. And most of them is really good ones. So this is that clap sound y'all hear. I threw it up in a sampler. And once you throw it up in the sampler, yeah. And for that one, I think I just used one key really to just make the claps. Yeah, I just used one key. So when it comes to the claps, y'all can find like y'all own like clap rhythm. This is just the one I did. Now, I ain't got to make this beat verbatim, like bar for bar. So it's just a 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. You know, just a little stutter thing. And the only thing I say that's more difficult about this portion is when you clap and get the quantization and everything right, it's still gonna sound clean, but you might have to go in and adjust these little bars. You know, fill them out how much you want them to, and whatnot. But for this sound, I'm satisfied with it. So we got the little clap. In case you don't know how to do that, it's just a. Oop. You gotta catch rhythm. You gotta get on rhythm. You feel me? So then all together, this is what that sound like. You take that off. Put all these together. And then for that clap, we got a counter clap. This is what I call a counter clap. It gives it more bouncy. It gets your head shaking like damn, little watch. Damn. You feel me? That's it hard. But anyway, once you get your counter claps in, I ain't really gonna go into detail with this one because it's the same as this clap instrument. It's all on how you layer them and how you want them to sound. I can't sit here and tell you won't put it like this, because it's not the beat that you want to make. But I can show you how you can go in and go to the sampler. You can say which one sound better. Clap that motherfucker. And then once you record it, right, once you got it down to here, you can go into it. It might be a little tedious, but you can go into it, adjust your notes and all that, and make it sound how you want. And this is just what I got it sounding like together. And then with all that together, it sound like this. And y'all probably looking like, why the nigga got an electric guitar in here? That should come in at the end. Just add a little bit of suspension to the beat. That's just a sample too, y'all. Y'all don't really gotta use that. I just added a little sample in to fill in like the little empty spaces I thought needed to be filled in the beat. But so I ain't gonna get into that one. But now y'all thinking like, where the 808s? Where the beat at? This is where it come in. Usually I'll start at the beginning like I do everything, but I'm about to show y'all how it come in though with the beat. So you gotta build it up, then go let go. Hey. Y'all hear that motherfucker thumping in that bitch on my mommy. So, alright, y'all. So how I got this first bass part? First, it's like a sub bass part. Something to like lay under the kicks so it fills it out. How I got that part went into the sampler. Again, this is a bass sound that's not in GarageBand. It is in the link that I'm gonna put to this video. I got everything from Fly, all the sound packs, everything. And this is what this that bass, nigga. This that bass for real. So this is how I got this sound. Yeah. So it go G G A G F G C O G A F. Yeah. And it'll help more if y'all, like I said, if y'all got the tempo with you, you can keep counting. G A F G A. You feel me? Tempo gonna be your best friend. That's how you get that part for the bass, and all together, just with the sub bass, and it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, you feel me? And usually, I don't know if I remember when I mentioned that wider app. I put the wider on all bass instruments, even if it's like a sub bass. So it don't gotta be drums necessarily, but if it's on a piano and it's producing a bass sound, I need it on there so it can fill out the ears. I'm about to show you how to add the layer to the sub bass, so it sounds like this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in to sampler again. This is another sound from that sample pack from Fly. Eli. And all I did for that was F, G, F, E, F, 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 G. You feel me? So F, G, F, E, F, 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 G, F, E, F, F, F. So F, 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 G, E, F, 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 G, E, F, 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 G, E, F, F. Just so y'all can get a visual of where the notes coming from and stuff. Then once I got that layered down from until the 4 bar, I just looped it out, and then together, that's what these two sound like. Okay. And basically, y'all, that's it. The only ones I didn't go over is samples, because you don't really gotta do too much with those. You can just, these are samples from the GarageBand sample store. Nothing downloaded, nothing. These are just regular samples. And all I did was, for the female one, when the space comes in, I turned the semitones up a bit to give her a little chipmunk voice. And then for the for the guitar, I just left it like how it was. And then all together, basically, this is what the beat sound like. Once you got everything situated, once everything is once everything's looped out, it's gonna look like this. Not zoomed in, but just take your imagination real quick. All your bars that you record on, the green ones, is all gonna be straight. There ain't gonna be no cuts like this in the middle, nothing. It's all gonna be straight all the way to the end. Cuts like this, you gotta hear that shit. You gotta feel where you want your cuts to come in. I can't sit here and explain it to you, but what's me explaining it if it's my beat? You know what I'm saying? You gotta make your own and make your own cuts and see how shit sound. But if you need a little help on where to put cuts, it usually comes in like, I say like a minute, maybe a couple seconds after the beat. So you gotta hear it out. You gotta hear it out. But without further ado, I'm gonna just start from here because this is where everything is. I'm gonna start from here actually because this is where everything's playing from. So, and this is what it sounds like. Yeah. But with that being said, that's how I made this beat. And if you want to hear the full beat, link will be in the video somewhere. Wherever I post it, it's gonna be up. It'll be out. Y'all know about it. But yeah, this is how y'all make a beat, or a little simple beat off GarageBand. It's not really a genres type beat. It's more so just like a bouncy, vibey type rap beat to hop on. So without further ado, out here living my life with my twin little, okay, good. Okay. Out here living my life with my twin little bitch, we coolin', Zay just caught the big gun, my mama that bitch got stupid, Caught my shit for the nighttime, all black, you can't see what I'm shooting, Caught my shit for the right price, bitches gon' smell like it, okay, bitch.